What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with our SAO Rising Steel video. As you can see, we have the raid event live in the game. It just went live like 2 minutes ago. I'm not sure when you'll see this video. It'll probably be the following morning. But we're going to see what it's all about. We're going to check out all the rewards, and then we'll go into some gameplay, since you can only, from what it made it seem, you can only do it five fights a day. So we're going to see how this goes. So that's done. We go to the scout page. Yep, here's the water exclusive banner. So if you want to do some summons for some water units, there is a 50% off. I assume there's also one for the weapon banner too, which I'm probably not going to touch because I also have 2 out of the 3. Actually, I have 2 copies of Yu-Gi-Oh! Sword, and then I have a copy of Eldree's. Oh, and they have a water dagger in here now too. That's kind of cool. So that's cool. I probably won't do any. Oh, it's going to show. We don't need to look at that. Okay. It's gonna go through all these, so we'll just skip through these real quick. There's Yu-Gi-Oh! Sortiliana, who we have at 100%. And then Eldree, who I do not have. Well, that's fine. I'm sure I'll pull him eventually, and he's not someone I really need right now. So there's your water banner. If you're a newer player, I would definitely recommend doing a pull on that. So, we got all this news in here for the raid event, so let's look at this. I think this is just everything we've already looked at in the previous video, so let's just stop wasting time. Let's hop over to it. So, it's the one at the top here. Okay, I got confused for a second. Yeah, so, War of Underworld. So let's go ahead, let's open it. Warning, how to play War of Underworld. Okay, we went over this before. You get battle points for the fights that you win. All that good stuff. You can exchange them for rewards like the stuff you see on screen here. And then you can request help if you need it for a mission. And then there's also, like, if you get one of these, like if you do the most damage or if you friend rescue, you get some points too. Damage contributions. If you get enough MVPs for being voted to it, which it kind of reminds me of, I'm sure not a lot of people, who knows. In Final Fantasy XIV, they have it where when you complete a dungeon, or they call it a duty in that game, where you play with a bunch of other people, you can vote for who the MVP of that run was, who did the best job. So it's kind of like that sort of thing. So it looks like you just click one. So you get 5 runs a day. We're going to see if you can force refill it. We'll see what the timer goes to when we actually do one. But first things first, we got some rewards here. So there's a whole bunch of rewards for getting S ranks for all the different battles. So I assume you'll be able to go back and do them, maybe. Look at all... Oh my god, look at these levels. I mean, obviously it's a raid, so the numbers are going to be extremely high after a certain point. Exchange. Let's see what's in the exchange shop. So we have more tickets for the Berkuli and Lifa. We have another... Wait. Okay, we have another 100 we can get from this. So that's another limit break for each one. So that'll be... By the way, I did look over this when I pulled the regular Lifa. And I had this question before, but it was pretty much guaranteed to not be that way. But you can't use these on regular Berkulis or Lifas. So you can't use these shards on a non-free-to-play Lifa, which makes sense to an extent. Oh, okay, so there are recoveries. Okay, I do like that. So how many can we get? We can get 5. All right, so not a lot, but there's a decent amount. We can get 50 Dark Element Crystals. Let's see if there's anything else down here of importance after the books. Doesn't really look like it. So it seems like the main things you kind of want to pick up are these tickets to exchange, which, if you look down here, you can get 10 more. So that's 2 limit breaks you can get for Lifa right here. So you can get 10 from that, which I think... Yeah. Okay, so you can get all 10 of those to exchange for Lifa. Or if you want to save them for a Berkuli exchange later, you can do that. And then there's 50 Dark Element Crystals. You want to grab those. And then you want to grab these free-to-play crystals. So it does seem like they're going to go over 100 crystals for everybody. It's just, if you wanted to limit break them faster, you would have to do the other side stuff, like the level 90 stuff on everything. So that's pretty much it for that. Let's just hop in. So let's click on this one. Okay, so it's just 3 different sets. Okay, so these aren't the boss okay, so it looks like it's going to be kind of like a normal event in a way. But we'll see. Let's hop into this real quick. Let's actually, we're going to scroll over here. So this first one's going to be water-based, so we're going to get all our water people in here. Let's take out Kirito. I'm trying to think who I want to... Because we're going to have 2 healers already. So I don't think we really... But Leafa's a really good group healer, so I think... We're not going to keep her, but we can put Roni in here. Roni's right there. Let's take out Alice for Yu-Gi-Oh! Because Yu-Gi-Oh! Will get a boost here. So we got 2 characters that are going to be great for this. I think we'll keep my level 100 Asuna there, but we don't need another kind of magic. We'll bring the free Sortiliana in case we need some extra water support there. But this is only level 30, so it's not really a big deal. What are the requirements? Incarnate skill, of course it is. So let's just hop in. Okay, so the quests themselves do take AP. The war points are only going to be when you get to the raid bosses. Honestly, I'm not going to... I'll worry about getting the incarnates later. I think for now, we'll just let this go. To get through this real quick. Because I'm going to have to use a weaker team if I want to get the incarnate on these lower missions. Even if I used a full, like, charge team. Actually, you know, thinking about it, I probably could have for this one. Let's actually do that. It's only when there's only one enemy that you really have an issue with that. We still might not get it because I waited too long and I left my team how it was. If I don't get it, I'm not going to worry about it. We're going to try and smack through everything that we can. Okay, well, we don't really need you right now, so... Oh yeah, we should be fine to get an incarnate. Ooh, look at this wolf man. I mean, not like he really did much damage-wise, but it's still a cool new model. I don't think I fought one before. Yeah, we wouldn't because we don't encounter them until the war part. Okay, perfect. We still had enough time. See, though, I feel like if you're gonna do boss fights, don't make an incarnate a requirement. Do the health requirements, have you like 75% health or whatever. And then for missions like these, have these be the incarnate ones, because they're actually feasible even if you don't force yourself to use a weaker team. Alright, so that's easy. No problem there. You get 80 turns for these? Seems a little excessive. I guess they want to make sure that anyone can do it. It's not like it's a boss battle yet. Okay, so that's it for that one. So I assume we hop back in and we do the next one. I'm very curious how the boss battle is going to look. You know what I think I'm going to do here? I'm going to make a quick cut right now. And we're going to come back when we get to the boss battle, because you guys don't need to see me go through these basic missions. It's very simple gameplay here. So I'll be back when I'm at the boss battle. Alright, and we're back. I didn't actually finish yet. I just finished I think it's like the 50 or 61, whatever the third mission was. And then this popped up. It's a discover... So I guess you just keep doing the missions... until you see a boss pop up and then you can fight it. So we're going to actually hop into this now. So we'll go ahead. So this is the first boss battle, presumably. Okay, so yeah. I finished the level 50. I got all the requirements there. So now we have our first boss battle, which there are 3 hours, it seems, for every... I'm sure maybe different bosses have different time frames, but you basically get 32 turns. So boss battle prep. Okay, so you don't get to bring a supporter, which is fine. And it is all water, so we're going to stick with this team. So we use our first... So instead of getting tickets like you do in a normal event, you just use your war points for the boss battle, which makes sense overall. It doesn't look like there's any, like, requirements. It looks like you're just supposed to win. Which makes sense, because it's a raid event. So we'll see how well we do on this first one. Ooh, that was kind of cool. Okay, so he does a roar. So he buffs himself at first. Okay, attack up. Yeah, so I'm not even gonna worry about anything. We're just gonna go in for the hit. Let's see how much we can... Okay, yeah, so he's gonna... This is only a level 50, so this isn't gonna be very hard at all. We've already almost got him down to half health. Yeah, let's just go for the assault again. We're just gonna try and end him as fast as possible. Let's see how much he hits for. Is he gonna... He's not even gonna get an attack off. I don't think, until we get to like 80 plus, I don't think any of these are, okay, so that was our first raid fight. We took it out on our own, no problem. Okay, so, okay, victory. I get all of the battle points because I did need any help. There's our rewards for that. And there's our, so there's a points reward system as well. Where is the... Okay, here it is. We didn't look at this at first. So let's scroll down. So you want to get a ton of points to get all these rewards. You can get up to 250 diamonds from this, which is nice. Where is the last diamond reward? Okay, so you have to get to 150,000 points before the event ends to get all those rewards. And then there's MVP rewards for all the... Oh my goodness, look, that giant down there is... Okay, so there's a lot of battle medals you can get from that too. So MVP doesn't really seem to matter too much. Let's actually... Oh, well, it looks like they're gonna go to our box first. Let's see how many we actually acquired at first. Okay, not bad. So we got a decent amount of stuff there just for everything. For whatever reason, it's not letting me accept right now. I'll worry about that later. I probably have to, like, reboot the game or something. So that's not a big deal overall. So we beat the boss there, and then I guess that's pretty much how that works. You just keep going until you actually get one. And then you can go... There's, like, the wilderness zone, which water is also good against. So what about this one? Okay, so water is good against the two first areas, and then it looks like it's going to be non-elemental, probably for this last one. Let me see if there's anyone who has a up arrow. So we have bonus characters, but we don't have an up arrow for anybody, so that makes sense. Because it's it should be non-elemental enemies here. Let me actually see if it'll... Yeah, non-elemental there. And then the other two are self-explanatory when it comes to that. I think that's pretty much everything I want to go over here. You know, maybe I'll, No, you know what? No, that's not everything. I'm gonna wait till I get a higher boss, or maybe I'll make it as a separate video. Yeah, I think when I get one of those higher bosses, I will show off when, No, you know what? Let's keep going. Let's just keep going. We're at the level 60. This might be a little bit longer of a video, but let's go through this one. And let's see if we can get one of those harder bosses, because I want to kind of show off what happens when you can't beat it and you can, like, request for help or whatever. So we'll see if we can do that. For level 60, I'm not too worried about making sure that we get off a incarnate, because I think it'll be pretty easy. So we'll leave that. We'll have Yu-Gi-Oh go in and charge. Alright, we'll switch you out, though, for Asuna to get the charge gauge up here. Having two charge characters will be fine. Uh-huh. Yeah, get your... I don't even know what you would call that. It's like shooting kind of like a firecracker out of it. So that's interesting. Yeah, I'm expecting the level 80s aren't going to give us much trouble. Well, or level 60. So this is 60, the next one should be 70, and then the final one 80, I assume, unless they just go straight to 80 and then 90. They probably won't go to 90 just because usually the level 90 missions are ones you can do more than once. It's usually only for the boss battles. You know what? We'll use Yu-Gi-Oh here, just to get this out of the way. So we can hit them both at once and knock them out like that. Still 80 turns, which we did not need that entire total. Let's see what this next one is number-wise, because if it's 70, then I really don't have any worries whatsoever. Oh, we got our next boss, level 60 Ogre right here. I just want to see real quick if it's 70. Okay, it's 70, so... Oh, 70 is the last one anyway. Alright, let's do this boss battle first. Only level 60 with 95,000 health. Still not that worried overall, honestly. Yeah, we'll stick with this. Also, I have gotten comments before where people are like, shouldn't you figure out what you're doing before you do it? And I kind of find it more fun this way. You know, we kind of figure it out together. And anything I don't figure out, you guys let me know down below. So it's kind of like a group effort. I do find it more fun this way. Hopefully you guys do too. He's only level 60, so I'm not worried about enhancing our defense. I think we're just going to go in for the kill. He has about 30,000 more health than he did the first time around, but even still, I'm not really too worried. Let's just give an Incarnate break to... I mean, we don't need to increase Incarnate break. Let's just go for an Assault. Ooh, that was good. I'm honestly not even concerned about getting another Incarnate off. I think once we get to, like, the level 80 fights, I think that's when I'll start worrying about it more. And as long as we can just keep this Link attack up going. One more hit should do it. Roni might be enough to end this. Nope, we need one more. Yu-Gi-Oh will definitely be enough. There we go. Easy. I mean, it does go up to level 300. I think once we get to 100 is probably when we'll have to take more than one try, possibly. Okay, so that's it for that one. So now we just got to do the level 70 here. We got our whole squad here. Let's actually switch. I always end up switching Kirito out anyway. So let's just go with this. So that way we have two charge characters right there. That's fine. We'll probably get one more boss after this, and then, who knows, maybe we'll be able to request help there. Yeah, you're gonna heal. Okay, you healed 2,000 that time. That's fine. Oh yeah. Having water element characters will definitely help, so I definitely recommend if you do not have any water units, do that, and at least do that half off. See if you can get lucky. I'm sure you could, even if you are someone who is relatively new and doesn't have a lot of 4 stars, like maybe you didn't start day 1 like I did. You know, some of these 3 stars that are around could possibly be helpful as well. But in my situation for typings, I think having, you know, my two water units and then my free one is definitely plenty for an event like this. Ooh, just a bit short. Alright, one more charge should be enough for 100%. Yep, and then we'll get to wave 3, and then we'll use our Incarnate. I'll wait for either Roni's turn or Yu-Gi-Oh's turn to use it, so that way we can just hit them all at once. Alright, you're gonna do your gather strength, which won't really matter. Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. That'll work. I thought it might not one-shot them all, but Yu-Gi-Oh's been the MVP of these smaller missions. Alright, and that's it for that. Level 70. Not hard at all. Alright, so we got all the rewards for that one. So I think you can get 2... Here's my question. Oh, this is going to be a light element one. So we're going to want to use our dark characters here. Which is pretty cool. Here, it says you can get up to 250 diamonds. But I'm assuming that means in the... Like, in this. So what... Let me actually look. So... Seems like every tier gives you, like, 5 cubes. So 5, 10... Let me see. Let me make sure. So that's 20. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. Okay, so there's 80 from that. And then I assume the other ones you can get are from, I assume you can get from these, like doing these missions, because you get pretty much 5 from each of these. So it's 80 plus 2, 4, 5. So that's over 100. So it's like 25 on each one of these missions. So 75. But where's the other ones come from? Oh, and maybe there's some in these things as well. Like, maybe if you scroll down this, you have some more you can get. Oh, yeah, you see some right there. And okay, so it's probably through everything you can do here. Is probably where you get it. So that's pretty cool. So that's it for that. Now let's hop over to this boss battle. I think this will be the last thing we do here. Because then, you know, the other missions are going to just be more of the same here. This kind of gives you an idea what to kind of look out for in terms of what... See, why is water still a bonus if it shows light? We'll keep Kirito on the team, because I'm sure he'll be helpful for that light enemy. Unless that was Earth. No, that's 100% light. I think. I'm pretty sure. I always get the... Yeah, that's definitely got to be light. So, we'll just go in with this, and we'll see... Oh, actually, I wanted to see real quick. So... Okay, so you can't even gem this. You can't use diamonds to refill this. You can only refill a certain amount of times during the event as long as you have the materials. Or as long as you have the war point item. So that's very interesting there. So we'll go ahead, we'll do this, and that'll pretty much be it. This is going to be kind of one of those events you just do on the side, you know, whenever your stuff refills. Kind of like with Ordinal Battle. I pretty much calm down with Ordinal Battle once I get to the double S rank. Oh, and it's just the boss. Well, yeah, okay. I just was dumb for a second. I'm like, oh, it's just the boss. Yes, we're not doing a regular mission. But yeah, this will kind of be like, you know, Ordinal Battle where you just do it, you know, 5 times. And then you just go and do your other farming and stuff. Which right now I have nothing else to do other than this. Ordinal Battle I'm done. What else is there going on? All the events, I've emptied all the event shops. Other than, you know, some S ranks I still need to get. Which, now that I have that Alice, should definitely be a lot easier. I think I should probably... I'm going to switch you out for Kirito, so we can get this, Well, first, let's enhance, because he's level 80, so he could have some crazy attack for all we know. So let's get that physical resistance up. Oh, when we get lucky, we get another attack. There we go, that'll help. But yeah, so I have nothing really to farm in the game right now, other than, you know, leveling up units and stuff like that. So, I'm not really too worried about it. I'm sure we'll get another event as well, probably within the next week. because the Kirito and Sinon banner does go away in like 4 or 5 days. So probably around that time we'll get a brand new banner. Oh, we actually okay. You know what? This is fine. How many breaks are we gonna get in that time? We're only gonna get 2 breaks. I actually should have brought a 3rd break character, but this is okay. We'll go with Assault. And just with, like, Assaults and breaks, we should be able to, yeah, we should be fine. I didn't even think about that before we hopped in, that he could possibly have a break ability. That'll work fine. Okay. Not a big deal. Then he takes more damage to himself. He took 4,000 damage there just for existing. Yeah. And then we'll have Roni heal before this guy gets his next 2 attacks. Actually, you know what? Why did the Incarnate go above 100%? I don't think I've ever seen it do that. Maybe for an... is that new? Huh. Well, whatever. Yep, and that should do it. No problem at all. Yeah, because originally when I saw this event, they said cooperate, so I thought there might be some sort of co-op, but it looks like the co-op will essentially be Opera Omnia. Well, Opera Omnia has traditional co-op, but what would be a good example? Like Duel Links, for example, they have raid events sometimes, and then other players can attack like the one you're attacking, and you'll get like rewards for that. So it looks like once you've completed that, you don't have any more boss battles there, and you can probably log in every once in a while, and there will be one up. You'll probably get a notification, I assume. Maybe the game will send out notifications, and then if not, maybe when you open the game, it'll be like, oh, there is currently an enemy in this section of the area, or something like that. So that's going to be it, guys. I'm going to end the video here, and then I'm going to go through the 2nd and 3rd areas, just get those knocked out, and use my last 2 war points for the day. I've only accumulated 502 points so far. I assume the point count will go higher as the event keeps going, but overall I'm not too worried about it, because we've only fought we fought a level 50, 60, and 7, or what was it, 50, 60, and 80 boss so far. So not too big of a deal here. Let me know how your experience has been so far with this event. Do you like it? I think it's pretty cool. It's a new type of content, and I think this is a raid event that they can build off of. Right now, it's very simplistic. You know, we do the event, fight all the enemies. There's no story or anything, which is fine, because it's just a raid event. And then we have raid bosses to do, so it's pretty cool. So it looks like 24 minutes. Okay, so it's not once a day. So I'm looking at the timer up here, and it looks like pretty much every, like, maybe hour and a half-ish, 2 hours, you get 1 war point back. So figure roughly every 7 or 8 hours, you'll have your full thing back. So you pretty much have 2 times a day where you can, if you don't use the refills, you'll pretty much have 10 war points to use a day. So getting all the rewards really shouldn't be that bad. But I guess we'll see. We'll see in a few days, you know, like a week or so, how many points I've racked up, and see if it's something they need to improve on, or if it's good enough as it is. But that's going to be it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I will see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.